How's it going, guys? My name is Andrew Pants, and today I'm here to bring you guys some new content and something that is not anime. And I know you guys are probably upset, but anime may or may not come back eventually. It just depends on how I'm feeling. It's a very give and take medium, and I don't know if I can. Obviously, I don't know if I could do it as often as I used to. But anyways, we're here with this. This is Shadowverse, in case you guys didn't know. This is a card game that I've been getting into a lot recently. It is free to play. The link to download will hopefully be in the description if you guys think you're interested. I'm going to try to explain this if you guys are like subs of mine that are just trying this game because I played it, or you're just watching this to support me, in which case I very much appreciate it. But I'm just going to assume that most people watching the first video on this channel for Shadowverse are newer players, so I'm going to try to explain all the mechanics and stuff very briefly, and then you guys will see how they work in the games. So this deck here is a deck that I made this weekend, and I've been having a ton of fun with it. Relatively cheap deck, except for the only 3 legendaries in it, and you really don't even need them for the core of this deck, but it really helps out. That's a really good card. But this is Old Blood King Bat Aggro. So the skeleton, the core of this deck, pun intended, is Old Blood King. Old Blood King is an ambush follower, meaning that it cannot be targeted by spells or attacks. The only thing that can damage this while it is ambushed is AoE effects, and the only thing, or random effects like destroy a random enemy follower that can hit it because it wasn't targeted. And it loses its ambush once it attacks. So once I attack with this, it can be attacked, it can be targeted, and it loses that ambush effect. So, and it also says whenever an allied forest bat, which is a 1/1 follower, comes into play, give it +1 attack, +0 defense, and storm. Storm is one of 2 mechanics that says the follower can attack the turn it's played, otherwise it can't. Storm is one of those effects, which means it can attack the leader, and it can attack followers the turn it's played. The other is Rush, meaning it can only attack followers the turn it's played. Rush is the effect you get when you evolve, which evolving is you get 2 evolve points going first, 3 evolve points going second. You unlock them on turn 4 and 5 respectively. And it gives your followers stat boosts, and it gives them Rush, but it's very limited, so you got to use them. It's an interesting resource to manage, especially. So that's the Old Blood King. That's the linchpin of the deck. Basically, you just want to be going face with the bats you spawn from cards like Gift for Bloodkin, which deals 1 damage for both leaders and summons a forest bat for both leaders, which is a 3 damage, 0 mana turn play when you have the 5 drop on the board, the Old Blood King. Then you have Red Talon Strike, which gives an allied follower +1/+0, and summons a forest bat, another 3 damage, 1 mana swing. Super good stuff. Summon Bloodkin, 2 mana for 4 damage, summons 2 forest bats that become 2/1s with Storm. Otherwise, they just become, without the Old Blood King, they just become 2/1/1s. So pretty lackluster without it. You're also running Nightmare Devil, which Fanfare, meaning this is the effect that goes off once it's played, and Last Words, meaning this is the effect that goes off once it dies. So Fanfare, it summons a forest bat when it's summoned, and when it dies, it summons another forest bat. Works well with Old Blood King. Then, so that's most of the bat synergy. Then you're running cards like Baphomet, which pulls a random follower from your BloodCraft follower from your deck to your hand. You're running a lot of Storm, again, to push for that face damage. You're running the 3 mana Savage Wolf, which is just a 3 mana 2/2 with Storm that can attack face the turn it's played, or followers, whichever one you want. Excella Dark General, which when Vengeance is active for you, which Vengeance is a BloodCraft specific mechanic that says you get special effects on cards when listed when you're below 10 health. So Vengeance says Vengeance abilities take effect when your leader's defense is 10 or lower, and that is mainly for BloodCraft. That is only a BloodCraft specific thing, is Vengeance. Other leaders and classes have different abilities like that, but for BloodCraft it's Vengeance, and it also pops things like Emeralda. Emeralda, when it's first summoned, can destroy an enemy follower or amulet, and again Storm of Vengeance is active. So you want to damage yourself, you want them to damage you, so you can get cards like Emeralda off and get a lot of value for them. You can get cards like Excella off and get a lot of value from them. And then finally, last card I'm going to go over is the Vania Nightshade Vampire. This is the only legendary in the deck. This is why this deck is more expensive than it should be, but I can't play this deck without this card because I love this card so much, and this is the main reason why I love this deck so much. So, Vania Nightshade Vampire says, if you have 6 play points and Vengeance is active, you can play this card as either a Kind Queen Vania or a Blood Queen Vania. Kind Queen Vania is a 6 play point, 6 3/6 with Drain. Drain meaning when it deals damage, you heal for that much. Only when it attacks though, not when it just deals damage in general. And it summons a Forest Bat, and it gives all Forest Bats that come into play Ward, meaning that any follower that can't attack has to attack that follower. And then Blood Queen Vania is a 6-play point 3/6 with Storm that summons a Forest Bat, and whenever an ally Forest Bat comes into play, it gives it Bane. Bane meaning that whenever this follower damages another follower, that follower is instantly destroyed. Doesn't matter whether it had 10 health, 1 health, 5 health, it's destroyed when it is damaged by a Bane follower. So, that's the gist of the deck. You guys are hopefully going to be able to see it in motion as we play. And yeah, it'll be super fun. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get into it. Hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so we are going up against a BloodCraft mirror. I couldn't tell at first because this is the Fate Stay Night alternate leader for BloodCraft. I don't think we want any of this. We need Baphomets. We need Old Blood Kings. We might have to summon Blood King on an empty board. Going first is a little upsetting, but hopefully he doesn't play. If he plays, we're just gonna have to do this. We have to get the aggression out. We have to do something. If he plays Spiderweb Imp, we're in trouble, but he doesn't, so that's really good for us. That's gonna help us deal with the Spiderweb Imp if he does play it. We get lots of damage. This could be Vengeance, but I'm not willing to play around Vengeance for the sake of not getting damage off. I'm okay with, he's theoretically only going to get 1 heal from this. We just need to put on that pressure, man. Keep it going. We got Scarlet Sabreur next turn. We just need to keep hitting face. Trial of the Gorgons. Does it tell us what he put in his hand? Uriel. Even now, okay, so that doesn't get. Okay, so we can effectively deal with that, so it's fine. We need to evolve aggressively. Go face. More face. Face damage is the place. It's the place to be, lads. Ooh, that sucks. But he has to do damage to himself in order to proc that. He might evolve this. He does. But is he going to hit the Bane with it is the question, or is he going to trade with this? That'd be smarter. We can't do both. Man, I just wish we had one more play point. This is a little awkward for us because we can't Buller and Razor Claw on the same turn. He's got one more evolve point. But I think we do just Buller. This is going to be a big body that's going to be hard for him to deal with. He's not Emeralda turn yet. This puts him at 4. This puts him within Razor Claw and Gift for Bloodkin next turn. So if he doesn't heal, we're good. He has a Demonic Ram though. The Demonic Ram says whenever he takes damage, he restores 2 defense to his leader. So if he does something like a Snarling Chains that can deal 1 damage to him, and he heals for 1, then he's out of lethal range for us. Oh, he just forfeits. Yes! We gotta win. Nice. Easy peasy. Didn't even get to do the Old Blood King thing. Awesome. And 40 gems. 40 coins. Great. Sick. Alright, so here we go. We are going up against Shadow. He's using the Cerberus leader too. Look at those. That Chun-Li sleeves actually are really cool. We want to keep the Buller turn one, but I don't think we want the Summon Bloodkin or the Razor Claw. I think we want better 2-drops. We need more aggressive 2-drops like Baphomet. Or double red Talon Strike. That's exactly what I wanted. Clearly exactly what I wanted. And an Emeralda. Awesome. That's exactly what I wanted to see, was double red Talon Strike in the opening hand. That's not bad. I think we just play this out. Base is the place. Shadow doesn't have any really threatening wards on 2 to deal with. They got Belinus, which could be trouble, but I'm not too worried. There's Belinus. So we need to draw into Buller. Not really what I wanted, but we'll take it. All that face damage. So let's see what he does here. He's got the Belinus on board. The Belinus can easily... He can trade here and he can take out 2 for 1. Or he can just do that. And I guess in the long run he can get 3 for 1, which is pretty smart. That card doesn't help us at all. I almost want to save this for 5, but there's no reason to because this can trade for free. This is where it gets pretty sketchy for us, but this is also kind of okay because the more damage we do, the less health we have to take away. So he can trade pretty favorably here, and he can keep getting value out of this Belinus, which is nothing we can do at this point. Like we just have to actually let him damage us, because once we get to turn 6 and 7 with what we have, we can start putting on the pressure. Hopefully we draw an Old Blood King here. That'd be the dream, the absolute dream. My fingers are crossed. So yeah, he makes the right play. Definitely made the right play there. So here I'm hoping he puts us in Vengeance range. I actually don't want to play anything this turn. As much as I want to put these out, I think leaving our face open is the better way to go here. Hopefully he's stupid and puts us in Vengeance. Okay. That was the right play for the situation. Refill his resources. I don't think he's going to attack with this though. Or he could do it. That won't be enough to put me into Vengeance. This is honestly fine though. We get another Vania. So we just go for the 2 damage here. And I'm okay with using this Evolve to mitigate some of the damage to us. Don't really think it matters too much what we hit. Because he's got enough Evolve points. So he's probably going to control here. We've got Emeralda this turn, so we can deal with whatever he does. Which he's going to play Belinus, probably Evolve and hit. But if he does this and then goes face with this and puts us into Vengeance, that's exactly what we want. Okay. Again, that's exactly what we wanted. So now we need to probably take out the Bab. Evolving this. He's got 3 damage. He's got 5 damage on board. He needs 4 out of hand damage. This is Ector turn though, so he could just lose here. But I think if he has I don't think there's any way we win this. I don't think there's... I'm trying to think here, because I could either control and save, but I don't think that's what we want to do. I think we just want to go face, because that sets us up for Vania, lethal, next turn. But I think we want to go ahead and get the damage in when we can, and also force him to control. It could bite me in the butt that I didn't control there. He's got 5 damage on board. He needs 4 more out of hand. Hector will do it for him. God dang it! Oh, I knew he was gonna have. Did he top? I'm gonna go back and look and see if he top decked that Hector. I'm salty. I'm triggered. Hey, that's exact lethal. Oh, what was I supposed to do there, man? I was play around the Hector. Like, I mean, that was a possibility. I could have played around the Hector, but I'm pretty sure I lost if I did. Or I wouldn't have won the next turn if I did. It was just a gamble. Like, not much I can do there. It was a 50-50. It was a 50-50 in my favor because he only has 3 Hectors and a 40 card deck. And I was playing around that he didn't have it, but it bit me in the butt. So what are you going to do? Alright. Shadowcraft again. Still haven't seen Old Blood King one time in this entire recording. That's fun. Oh, speak of the devil. I honestly just want to keep it at this point. That's really good. Snarling Chain's iffy, but we're going second, so we get an extra draw on turn 1. And we've got a turn 1 play. It's just Shadow, so his removal is fairly limited. We're going to go ahead and Bowler. Turn 2, Baphomet. Turn 3, probably Red Talon Strike, Snarling Chains, depending on what he does. We'll see. I could Snarling Chains on turn 2, unless he plays. I think Baphomet's good here. Speak of the devil and he shall appear. Old Blood King coming through for us. But this is really good because we got Old Blood King on 5 and Tavania on 6. All we can do is hope we're in Vengeance by that point. So the question is, I think we play Snarling Chains here. And then we Red Talon Strikes, save Savage Wolf next turn. Savage Wolf, Red Talon Strike, evolve next turn. He seems to be in a very controlling mindset, the fact that he attacked into the Bowler with this. Is this Reanimate Shadow? The question is, do we go for 5 here? I think we do. He already got... It was really... I don't think he has any more burial rights. Well, I mean, honestly, it could be another 50-50 at this point. He burial righted his burial right, meaning he doesn't get heals this turn. But, I mean, he could have done that because he has another one. Troth's Curse. That's okay with me. He deals with that without having to, Speak of the devil and he shall appear. That's freaking amazing. Freaking amazing. So now we can Vania next turn to get a lot of damage off. Odal is not too bad for me. It does deal 2 damage to us this turn. But, I mean, it's not... The Old Blood King does live, so I'm not too worried. We're gonna go and play the Vania. I think our Old Blood King's too valuable, so I want to evolve the Vania and hit over the Odal. As opposed to taking the 2 damage. Might be a mistake, but I think we lose a lot more if the Odal's there. But he could have another one, and I accidentally attacked with the Old Blood King after saying that we should keep him. But, that was a misplay on my part. That was an absolute accident. I might lose the game because of that. I think we can afford to, sow death, reap life. Yeah, see? Didn't even matter. This can't, it doesn't need to. Yeah, smart. Probably shouldn't have done that this turn. To save face, save health. It's Demon Lord Hector. That's not enough to, Oh my god. Oh man, that's close. Oh, I almost seriously paid the price for that, Whew. That one made me that one made me lean back in my chair a little bit. Holy cow. He freaking, oh my god, I forgot that did 2 damage. I almost lost because I played that. Well, I almost lost. I didn't even deserve to win that game. I almost lost because I attacked with my old Blood King, and then I almost lost because I used that Razor Claw too early. God, man, that was close. Holy cow. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching. This was really fun. I love this deck. If you guys wanted to play it yourself, the deck list will be in the description. Hopefully I remember. I should remember. I don't see why I won't. But, you know, please leave a like if you did. Please support the series if you guys want to see more. I think this could be very mutually beneficial if this does end up doing well, because what I can do is, if you guys enjoy this enough and you guys support it and it gets some sort of traction, the more I upload, the more money I can funnel into the game. The more money I funnel into the game, the more decks I can make, and the more decks I can make, the more diverse content I can bring. Plus, obviously, the better the videos do, the more motivated I become to make more content for you guys. So, again, if you guys enjoy it, it's definitely mutually beneficial to kind of support and share the series out and have some good fun. So we're also just going to go ahead and open this pack that we got while I do the outro here. So, you know, again, you know, hopefully you guys enjoy and hopefully you guys appreciate, or, you know, still support me, even though this isn't anime content. But, you know, this channel definitely does have a following, and I kind of want to take advantage of that when I'm starting, you know, Shadowverse content. Plus, I really want to get into making content again. So, and I want to make it for a game that I enjoy, which is Shadowverse. So we're going to open this pack. Garbage. So, you know, so please leave a like if you enjoyed. You know, again, if you guys also, you know, want to submit any decks, granted, I don't have a lot of resources right now, but if you guys want to submit decks, maybe you guys want to critique some of my plays. Obviously, I know I made a lot of misplays in that one game, that one Shadow game. But yeah, so, you know, show your support. Hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys, you know, aren't, you know, mad at me for not posting anime content, posting this instead. But again, you know, hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.